I'm going to try and catch the biggest barra of my life. Welcome to Lake Proserpine. Never been here before, never done the impoundment barra thing. I've got soft plastics rigged up and the fly rod. I prefer to fish myself because that's just what I love. And have a look at the day. It is an absolute cracker of a day. I've got here, it's about 11 o'clock. Maybe I get something in the afternoon and I'll stay right up till evening and we'll see what we can do. Fingers crossed. Everyone's saying there's big barra up here. I don't know because I've not fished here, but I sure as hell want to catch one of those big girls. I suppose the only time a girl wants to be called a big girl is a big barra. Anyway, let's see what today brings. The first thing I need to do is scout around this lake and get familiar with it. Try and understand its structures, the depths. I just need to do some basic reconnaissance in order to put a plan together to attack, to try and catch these big barra. I need to get myself a game plan. Never seen more cormorants in my life. It's a trout fisherman's nightmare. Coming from trout country, we see this. You just know that your trout would just be decimated. Anyway, don't think they can eat a 60-pound barra, so I'm just putting my trout fishing skills to test and see how I go. Look at all the cormorants. Look at them all. Just everywhere. Ah! Don't come to Victoria and eat all my trout. They already have. Anyway, Queensland, look at the weather. Beautiful one day, perfect the next, until the wet season. For those of you that know or don't know, I am an accomplished fly fisher, whether it be freshwater or saltwater. However, for barra in impoundments, this is the very first time I've ever attempted to catch barra in a big lake or any form of impoundment water. And I must admit, I don't know much about impoundment barra. Their feeding habits, what's actually in the water, what are they eating? Are they eating bait fish? Are they eating the big prawns? Do they have a feeding time? I understand basics of barra, but not the impoundment side of it. So it's a bit of a learning curve for me. So I'm going to start by just blind flogging, or as I like to call it, raw dogging. I don't have live scope, so without live scope, I've just got to put my trout hunting skills to test. What I'm really doing is just looking for likely areas where I think a barra would be either sitting or feeding or cruising, any form of structure to cast around. I'm prospecting. I am prospecting slowly and methodically. I've come at the wrong part of the day, like 10, 11 o'clock, where it should be tough until this evening, but I'm keen and I want to give it a go. With the electric motor deployed, I'm cruising around on speed 2 and 3, just slowly casting to the edges and seeing what's there. The electric's a bit slow. Have a look at that. I've got friggin' 100 kilos of weed on here. Oh man. Oh, how am I going to get that off? Jeez. Holy moly. Use the big motor to get out, I think. I methodically work the edges. Look, it's the middle of the day. It's stinking hot. I'm struggling here. I've got to admit, I've not seen anything. I've seen no movement, nothing. I think it's time to switch things up. I'm persisting with the fly, but it's just not happening for me. So I think it's high time to get the soft plastic out and start giving that a bit of a crack, because at the moment it's not working at all for me. giving the soft plastics a bit of a run. That's it there. Don't really know what to use, but I'm going to give it a crack anyway. We'll see how it all performs, and stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Well, I finally hooked something. Here we go. Look at that. Eucalypti barramundi. Here we go. Go back and find me a barra. That's all I'm good for at the moment. Snags. Not sausages, snags. I understand now why they call it Lake of 1,000 Casts. This barra impoundment fishing. I'm up to about 547. Maybe I'll try a bit deeper water. Try something a bit deeper, I think. I persisted for a good hour, hour and a half more. Nothing. I haven't had a follow. I haven't had a touch. I've snagged up a couple of times, and the wind is just starting to get up. It's getting really strong. So I thought, oh, I better get out of here. I better move to a more sheltered spot because the wind really is picking up here. Well, the wind definitely got up. Now it's howling through here. So I'm going to go to the other side of the lake. Try and find some shelter. Bit of calm water to have a flick in. It's pretty blowy out here now. All right, stay tuned. Good morning all. Day 2 of Proserpine Dam. Day 1, 0, blank, none, 9.9 skavich, nothing. I got nothing, 9. Anyway, I'm gonna have another crack. Conditions are better. I ended up getting blown off the lake the other day. The wind just picked up and just too hard. I couldn't even fish in the evening. So anyway, today's a new day. Wind's supposed to pick up around lunchtime pretty badly, so between now and then. Oh wow, have a look at this. Oh, this is just beautiful. Nice calm water. I'm looking for any signs of a feeding fish, any sign of a fish moving. I'm just slowly cruising in the electric, or sometimes not even using the electric. There's such a very light breeze. I'm just drifting through, casting to structure, casting to lily pads, casting to anything that remotely tells me that there could be a fish nearby. One thing that strikes me, I'm used to fishing impoundment water for trout, and you're used to seeing in conditions like this, trout moving, feeding in the morning, rising, you'll see them on the surface, you'll be able to cast your fly to them. This morning I was sort of thinking maybe I might be seeing a barra feeding, doing something, buffing or chasing something. Nothing. I'm not seeing any movement whatsoever. Am I thinking it's only a matter of time? I don't know what to think because I've never done this before, but I'm persisting. I'm methodically casting to structure or gutters, anything I think where a barra might be. Perfect conditions to see anything with a tail hanging out. The conditions were absolutely pristine. I just had to keep my cool because I'm just looking for any sign of movement. I'm getting a bit frustrated, but I'm sort of taking in everything I've seen on YouTube, the other YouTubers. I've never really seen them fishing to fish in an impoundment and they're busting up and carrying on feeding frenzy type situation. They're basically casting to a fish's movement or a fin sticking out of the water, any telltale sign. I'm just not seeing it, but I knew something had to happen soon. I was trying all different retrieval methods, from roly-poly to slow pauses, stripping. I was just mixing up my game plan here, folks. Not seen a fish. As far as aesthetics goes, by gee, the bird life, the beautiful water when it's glassy calm, the surrounds, it is pretty spectacular this morning, I must admit. Felt a bit blessed casting in amongst this. Not a thing. Not seen a thing, and it's beautiful glassy conditions now. But I have not seen a fish. Well, there's one thing I suspect that's going to happen with the Barra in here. When it happens, it's going to happen with a bang. It's going to happen explosively. Oh, hell. Oh, oh man. Oh. Oh, oh man. Oh. Oh. I am finally on. Oh. He's weeded me big time. Oh my God. Oh. Jeez, how am I going to get him through this? Oh. Oh. Far away. Oh. 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 The thing's a monster. Biggest Barra I've ever hooked, that's for sure. Oh. He weeded me big time. Hope I haven't lost him. Oh, he weeded me massively. Keep the tension on him. Hope he hasn't. What am I going to do? That take was absolutely savage. I'm going to have to handline him. I got 80-pound tippet. Far away. Oh. Oh. You're kidding me, man. I got Moby Dick on. He's weeded me and I'm handlining him through the weed. Oh. Look at all this weed. Oh, I can't feel him. Oh, he's there. Oh, he's there. Oh. Oh. He is there. You are kidding me, man. Not a good time. Oh. No. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, oh, you are kidding me. Oh, oh my gosh. That is the biggest thing I've caught on a fly in fresh water. You have got to be joking. Have a look at this. This is a fish. That is unbelievable. And here is the barramundi. Have a look at that. Oh, what an absolute stonker. What a beautiful big girl on the fly. On the fly. Oh. Let's see what... How is the condition factor on this beast? All right, I'll get you in. Oh. Oh. And swam away beautifully too. Oh. Biggest freshwater fish I have ever caught in my life. I don't know, I didn't even see what the measurement was. It was just under a metre. And holy moly, did it hit, smacked it hard, then weeded me, and I just had to pull like hell through the weed to get it out. Oh, but I got it on the fly. On the fly. I can't even find my fly. Where is it? Oh, here it is. My own tide fly. That looks a bit massacred. Doesn't look too good at the moment, but I'm out of breath. That did the job. Oh man, that did the job. But not a meatery. I want a meatery, but far away. She was a fat girl. Okay, let's see if we can get another one now. Oh, have a look at her. A 94 centimetre horse. Man, that fish hit it like it wanted it. Holy moly. Well, after the adrenaline subsided, I had some water, had a quick bite to eat, and I continued prospecting. I had some amazing follows on some big barra. Oh my, they were huge. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Well, I got my 90 plus centimetre barra, absolutely stoked. It's now 10 o'clock, the wind's starting to get up. I'll try flogging with a sinking line and the same fly because I have faith in that fly. It's actually caught a fish. And one thing I have just discovered after landing that fish, man, you need 80-pound tippet. That's it. 80-pound fluorocarbon is probably going to be the minimum. They get you into the weed, you got to horse them out. You know, the sheer power of these fish when they hit in that initial run. Oh, oh, for an old trout fisherman like me, There's shock to the system. But what a fantastic lake this is. Credit to Queensland. Everything I've seen that's followed my fly, or that I caught, which is only one, it's just huge. They're just huge. Magnificent sized fish. It's nothing that gets the adrenaline going that when you cast your fly out and you're stripping back to the boat and the size of the fish is like a small child. It's mind-blowing. Mind-blowing, fantastic. In among sticks. You know, it looks like perfect trout country. Well, I think I'm going to get hooked on this impoundment barra fishing, especially on the fly. Stay tuned, let's see what else we can do. I've now swapped to a sink tip line. I'm fishing a 10 weight rod, the Legend Salt, and I'm casting to tree lines or to trees or to snags, as you want to call them. I'm in about 3-4 meters of water. I'm letting it sink a little bit, twitch. I'm just burying my retrieves to see if I can entice another barra to eat. The day's getting on, the temperature's warming up, the wind's starting to get up a bit. However, that's not dampening my enthusiasm. So all I did, the plan of attack was to slowly use the electric motor, cruise around these tree lines and just keep casting. However, the wind got up, so it was time to have a rest, have something to eat and see what happens. And a happy man because he's caught his biggest barra so far. And what a beautiful lake. I keep saying it, it is. It's a beautiful bit of water. And I've got my umbrella up in the shade, out of the heat. Gonna have a relax for a while. Then I don't know, might call it, the wind's supposed to pick up, so we'll see whether I come back tonight or do the dawn patrol tomorrow morning. Absolutely. Morning folks, I've just arrived at the dam, launched the boat, as I don't know, you can see, and I'm at Lake Proserpine or Peter Force Dam, chasing the barramundi again this morning. Wind's up a little bit, and for those that don't know, I'm actually raw dogging it. I don't have live scope, and really not really good at reading the sounder. I mean, I basically turn it on, look for fish, and that's it. I don't have side scan, forgot to add that in when I bought the boat, so I've got to add that on. So basically what I'm doing is going out. This is day 3. It's supposed to be windy, and I actually don't mind that this morning, because what my thought process is, I've got a reasonable idea where I think where the fish are, and with a bit of cover of the wind, I'm going to hit those spots again and cast my fly and just work that water. I'm basically hunting. You know, I look at the water yesterday and I'm like, oh, that looks like a fishy spot, and if I was a fish I'd be cruising through that gutter. This is a good food lane here, you know, the old way, raw dogging. So we'll see how we go today. It's either going to be success or it's going to be a failure. Do I need to buy a live scope? Who knows? But I sort of feel like it's cheating, live scope. So I don't know. This is what it is, and that's what I've got to deal with for today. And I'm actually quite excited about it. I'm using the wind as my cover early morning, and I believe I'll get more takes rather than follows than what I had yesterday. So stay tuned, we'll be updated in a couple of hours. So got to my spot. There's a bit of a lily pad island. Don't know if you can see that there this early in the morning. This is the fly that I'm using. I tied it myself. That's I don't know what you call it. It's a smelt pattern, bait fish pattern. Anyway, let's see how we go. We're in the spot. First light in the morning, grey skies, which is fantastic. I think they'll stay in the shallows longer. Fingers crossed. Let's hope the wind doesn't get up too much. With the electric motor, it was just time to prospect around these lily pad islands, just very stealthily, just casting and presenting my fly along the edge. Nothing showed itself at this stage, but one nice thing that was happening was the wind was dropping, so maybe that is a good thing, because I wasn't getting anything casting for the last hour doing this. Take these thongs off. What a magnificent morning. Just beautiful. Bit of cloud, bit of cover, but nothing moving. Hello, Mr. Turtle. So I've had a few follows on this fly this morning. Actually two hits. I shouldn't say follows. 2 hits, but I can't connect. Oh, it's driving me insane that I can't connect with these fish. Anyway, the sun's getting up a bit, so I'll put on a sink tip line and I'm going to fish amongst the trees and we'll see how we go. Oh, nice Barra. Oh. 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 Come on, mate. Don't go into the electric motor. Come on. Oh, got him. Oh, he's not a gigantus, but he's a good fish. Oh, man, that was good to get. That was really good to get. Let's have a look at him. Geez, he swallowed it down. Oh. Come on, mate. There's my fly out of his gob. And nice little Barra. Look at that. Oh, this is good to get. Ah, look at that. What a beautiful looking fish. All right, here we go. Well, it's lunchtime. It's hot. Peter Faust Dam. The Barra fishing's been a bit tough, but at least I'm catching Barra on the fly, which I'm pretty happy about. And for lunch, I have roast beef from Woolworths, cheese, Dijon mustard, and more importantly, my blood pressure tablets, my cholesterol tablets, and the hairy pill to stop that from falling out. So that's me for the moment, and all washed down with some wine. Got to have my red wine. And I hope my cardiologist isn't watching this. I don't know if she would approve, but to be honest, I don't really care if she approves or not. I'm fishing gracefully or disgracefully. That's just how it is. So anyway, this is my lunch. What's yours? Well, I didn't catch any more Barra, that was it. But I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. Hope to see you next week. Oh, it's going to be a bumpy ride out to the reef. Not that fun. The winds are higher than normal. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger.